empathic black sheep like myself, or alchemists, we have different ways of looking at things. We want to simplify to some deep, complicated words, and maybe deliver to the collective in a different ways. Jealousy and resentment are a couple of words that we often hear in our society all across the world. We express these words, we think this is what other people are, but we really, do we really have a clear understanding as to what these jealousies and envious and resentment is like, and how we can have a discussion into these simple but complicated words. Jealousy is most of us experience from others. Sometimes we might have a mild case of jealousy, but when we really understand what is the meaning of these emotional baggage, maybe we can perhaps liberate ourselves from these toxic, demonic, basic foundation to our existence. So the heaven on earth is a state of consciousness. It's a creator, it's a higher self, and it is a magical place, but it is a consciousness. Unconditional love, enlightenment, it is what is meaning, or if we have to explain what it's like to be living in heaven on earth, because this is a consciousness where you have freedom to be exactly who you are, but we have an enormous level of respect and love and understanding for others to do the same. Because if we're terrorizing one group, whether it's the animals or the people or the environment, it's not a heaven on earth for them. It is a hell on earth for them that other entities have created. But it is a state of consciousness. You are in charge, you are in power, because you are an energetic being. But the God, the creator, is a absolutely perfectionist, and it is perfect condition. It's unconditional love. It's absolute freedom. But the demonic forces are also cunning and intelligent group. It is a state of consciousness. They are duplicate, but it's not God. It's wannabe God-like. But they have to take you in these wild goose chase. All the things that seems magical, because you have to make it appealing and unsuspecting for the people in order for them to travel in these unknown factors, an unknown destination, a little bit dense, a little bit difficult, fear-based, heavy. So therefore you have to make it appealing for their soldiers to perpetuate this condition of hell in this 3D existence. How do we really explain a simple fact like jealousy and envious and resentment and separation? It is the stronghold for the demonics and their foundation. You are suspecting others, you are jealous of others, you are resentment of others. But what exactly are they jealous of? Is it because you can be extremely beautiful and then you can be jealous of somebody who is average looking. You can be extremely wealthy but be jealous of someone who have basic comfort. You can be extremely educated but jealous of someone who have conscious existence. What is the purpose? This jealousy is really that we begin to notice the connection to the source of entities and their disconnection, and everything they are consumed with is falsehood, but the rational mind cannot comprehend, because they have put all these work and gone to school and accomplished all these things, and they're getting this very comfortable, on the surface, very comfortable existence. Yet they have not yet come to terms with the fact that we are drifting, they are drifting away from the light source and the divine connection, because there are loopholes. So the heavenly created, the divinely created body cannot comprehend that they have put themselves through this level of toxicity. So then the jealousy become more prominent, and this is their driving force, and become competitive. But the divinely connected souls that understand unconditional love, they do this effortlessly. So the other factors cannot stand it. They are blinded by this little bit of light they are exuding outer layer of their existence. So therefore we have to come towards this jealousy and resentment, and trying to undermine, like put a curtain into a bright sun, trying to lessen the impact. But it never quite worked this way, because when we're jealous, when we're envious, when we're resentful, it's not really affecting these alchemists or the black sheeps and empaths, because they have a clear connection to the source. They have clear connection to the divine and their higher self. Therefore, it is a direct connection and a strong connection. It cannot be interfered with. So it's just an effortless existence for them. But the jealousy and the envious entities, they are forgetting they are the soldiers of the demonics, and this is their foundation, and therefore they are trying to undermine these divine black sheeps. It's not a bad thing. It's a very good step forward in right direction to start connecting with the source. And this is how we are improving ourselves, because we made the connection. The jealousy and the resentment is extremely unnecessary factors of deceitful demonic existence. It sounds harsh, but this is how it all begins, because demons cannot stand anything good, anything happy, anything joyous. It has to survive on a level of toxicity where you're extremely fear-based, where you're extremely worried, full of anxiety. And it is no necessary for us to suffer, because we are disconnected somewhere along the way, and we have to suffer needlessly. For example, a menopause, simple thing like a menopause. It's a natural existence, it's a natural way of life. But we are so terrified of these processes. We are so anxiety, full of anxiety, full of worry, full of unknown, because of some stage of life that we're coming, or we're having difficulty coming to terms with. But it doesn't have to be that way, because we are highly connected to our divine body, mind, and spirit. It's a natural existence, and it's a holistic level. We can find relief for the discomfort, but our body is not designed against our mind, body, and spirit. Is supposed to coexist and have a level of understanding, a level of understanding to heal ourselves within, so that we are not relying on some external business model and people that are extremely programmed to create this business model, or disengage with what is real and what is not real. And this is how demonic systems work. You'll never know how far you have gone because we never have chance to realize these factors. So pay attention and understand the simplicity and the depth of these emotional baggage that we are carrying very heavily all around us in our life's journey. Otherwise could be very joyous and enlightened, Lord, and have a direct connection to the Creator.